Dear sons and daughters of planet Earth, once again it is with great joy that I come to you today. Whenever I come, I try to bring a teaching, I try to bring facts, examples that can help your souls to evolve a little every day. Every soul has a path. No matter if they are souls that have been here for a long time or if they are souls that have recently arrived on the planet. Every soul that enters the energy of this planet absorbs this entire layer of the third dimension, and all that perfection that existed before ceases to exist just by entering the atmosphere of this planet. The environment itself, the people residing here, makes each newcomer's soul begin to live within all those precepts inherent in the third dimension. Many manage to maintain their unconditional love and manage to follow the path, making few mistakes, which will lead to karma, to future lessons. The vast majority, upon arriving here, instantly forget everything they once were and start to live as if they had already lived on this planet for millennia, thus generating all kinds of karma to fulfill. So at this point I have already equated the souls that arrived, the souls that have been here for a long time. They all have lessons to learn. They all have debts in their own journeys. And who are these debts to? With themselves. Let's understand that every gesture, every thought, every action, every word spoken against someone or something is like a boomerang. It will come to the point where it will come back to you again. It doesn't matter if this lap is slow, it's fast, will come back. So you, all of you, are reaping the rewards of your own journeys. There is no divine judgment. The divine judgments, the universal laws, judge much more important things, and their consequences for the whole. When each of you makes a mistake, it is your own individual soul laws that bring it all back so that you realize the harm you have caused. The big problem with all of this is that you were taught that physical suffering applied karma, and I can assure you that it doesn't assuage, because physical suffering causes other feelings, does not eliminate the lesson applied, does not eliminate the mistake made, and you have been unbalanced over time, and many have reached the stage they are today, totally weakened, because they believed, during several incarnations, that physical suffering assuaged their own mistakes. So let's talk about the current time. Each of you is heading towards ascension, and for that to happen, you will need to clear all the records of mistakes made by your souls. A quick and efficient way of cleansing is forgiveness. This feeling is as powerful as unconditional love, because when it emanates intensely and comes from the depths of the heart, it is able to instantly eliminate the mistake made. This is the divine law. This is the light divine law. Not physical suffering, just the intensely and deeply asked forgiveness. And the divine law is so perfect that it doesn't matter if your request for forgiveness was accepted. What was important was his action in asking for forgiveness. There's the way. There is no other. And asking for forgiveness is like erasing the process. It is like eliminating it from your minds and your auras, and consequently from your souls. This is the way, the request for forgiveness. No other. So right now, you have this awareness. The vast majority were made to have this awareness. And those who have applied this are dropping all the processes carried out by their souls along the way. Many may say, just this? But was so much suffering caused, and just asking for forgiveness is enough to assuage what I feel. So now let's talk from the other side. Yes, that request for forgiveness, if it was made in a profound and honest way, will eliminate the mistake made by that other soul. Now it's you. Why do you hold such a grudge? Why kill so much pain, so much anger? So for you the path is another. For you the path is to forgive, but also forgive in the same way, in a deep and intense way. Then both will be light to follow the journey. Because the one who also doesn't know how to forgive continues carrying his karma there. Because the request for forgiveness has already been made. Then realize that one is independent of the other. If you ask for forgiveness but the other doesn't forgive you, it's all right for you, the other will still have a good journey to realize that he needs to forgive you. Now, the one who suffered the damage forgives and the other is all right with what he did. This other one will also have to think a little more, because he will probably repeat with another person what he did to that one. So nothing is two-way, asking for forgiveness and forgiving is individual. No matter what the other will feel, no matter if the other will receive what you emanated, the trajectory is yours. So you have to be concerned about your trajectory, asking for forgiveness or forgiving. And it is in this way that you clean yourself of the hurts and mistakes caused along your journeys. There is no other way. There is no powerful machine that you will get in and out of clean. Everything is learning. Everything is change. Now for each request for forgiveness or forgiving oneself, there must be learning. Not to repeat the same action. Because if this happens, it becomes more and more difficult for that heart to be able to forgive or ask for forgiveness. Because the suffering is increasingly amplified. So don't waste time. The time is for forgiveness and asking for forgiveness. Only in this way, effectively, you are cleaning your souls and begin to walk faster to the fifth dimension. And be sure that each request for forgiveness or each forgive brings immense learning to your own souls. Many may be thinking that everything is very simple and very easy to get rid of everything acting this way. Just don't think they're so smart. Both forgiving and asking for forgiveness must be accompanied by that important feeling, unconditional love, because it is he who will make you forgive or Ask for forgiveness. If he is not coupled to these feelings, it will be useless, you will only be deceiving yourself. The ego saying, "Oh, I've forgiven. Ah, I apologized, now it's over." No, no, no ego. The ego cannot keep thinking that the act in itself is enough. Much love is needed. Why? Because when you ask for forgiveness or forgive, there are feelings involved there. Hurt, rancor, anger, revenge, hate, just negative feelings. If it were not so, it would not be necessary to ask for forgiveness or to forgive. So these feelings need to be transformed into unconditional love. Then the request for forgiveness and forgiveness are valid, and they are worth a lot, because unconditional love won. So don't think it's that easy and that simple. And I say one more thing. Every lesson to be learned, every lesson that appears, don't look at it as a huge problem. Look at it as a lesson, in which you need to analyze, study, research in books, as if it were a test. And by doing all of this with your heart, you can get through the lesson. So every point in your life where you realize something is missing, doesn't move, doesn't go as you want, there's something to be analyzed. Stop, ask your higher self what you need to see and aren't seeing, and trust that the answer will come, and so you will be able to overcome this obstacle in an intelligent and easy way. Ask for help. We are not around you for decoration, just to protect you when you remember to ask for our help. We are there to help you in any situation that is for your soul's growth. Don't forget about it. Peace with you. Thank you for watching.